connected with the community, welcoming the WWE Universe. By lending a hand at a local food bank, packing meals for families in need.
Hold on, guys. Let me change the title and turn this down. Just mute this for a minute. Alright, here we go. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another live stream. And today, we are doing a watch-along with the WWE Royal Rumble. I am watching on ESPN. You can watch on Netflix. You can watch on... what's other streaming service? You can watch on Netflix. You can watch on ESPN. That's about it. That's about all I know. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Snacks. Alright, snacks. Anyways, I'm watching on ESPN at the current moment. You can watch on ESPN and Netflix. All you gotta do is sign in to Netflix. I am watching on ESPN. And that's pretty much where I'm gonna watch all the premium live events from now on. I hope y'all have a great day, and type in the chat if you would like. But we're gonna start this Rumble. I'm just gonna keep it muted for the ad break. I'm gonna keep it muted for the ad break. My mom did just give me some snacks, so I'll set them over there. Well, I'll be right back. I'll go grab a water bottle. Alright, guys, I'm back. Y'all. Let's move this. If you have anything to say, I am streaming on Streamlabs right now, so I can change my screen whenever I'm about to go AFK, of course. There's nothing going on, it's just an ad break, guys. Let's open our first water bottle. Don't judge me, I like opening my water bottles that way. Alright. They're talking about out there. 13 seconds left in the ad break. YouTube, please don't ban me. I'm just gonna have it playing in the background. No one can see it. Pretty much no one can see it. Okay? So, that's all I want to say.
They're on this tonight. In Riyadh. The city. The excitement. The energy. Experience Riyadh.
I'm gonna be in this chair for a long time.
Well, if last night's pop on SmackDown SmackDown is any indication, it's going to get very, very loud in here when Sami Zayn steps into the ring against Drew McIntyre to try and win the undisputed WWE Championship for the first time ever. Here's the good news. He's undefeated in Saudi Arabia. The bad news, he's never beat Drew McIntyre. Here he is with Wade Barrett.
Sami! Sami's done it! Sami's the #1 contender! Sami Zayn will carry the country of Saudi Arabia on his shoulders at the Rumble!
You have had such a meaningful journey when it comes to Saudi Arabia.
Same thing
How
in Wade
does it
Barrett.
feel when you get to feel that energy and meet the fans over there?
You know, it's kind of hard to put into words. Getting to meet the fans, I personally love it. It just takes the idea of this abstract thing like the fans. When you get to actually meet them face to face and they tell you about what your journey has meant to them, it just really, really puts things into perspective. And especially in Saudi Arabia because it's a new market. So now for it to be right there at their doorstep and getting to also meet us and tell us face to face, like, wow, what a big deal it is and how much we believe in you. I don't know. It does something to me. And it is hard to put into words, but it does something to me. And it just gives you a lot of reassurance. At least it does for me anyway.
Well, that's something that means a lot to the fans, but talking about something that means a lot to Sami Zayn, you have been on a quest to finally win a world championship. Now, the champion is Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
That is a competitor you have never
go, Sammy.
beaten before, Sammy. You are 0-11 against Drew McIntyre in singles matches, and I know you're aware of that. Is the atmosphere
Come on, Sammy.
at the Royal
You got
Rumble
this, man,
in
bro.
Saudi Arabia
I believe in you.
maybe this time?
You know, I'm not a big Destiny guy or, you know, it's meant to be, or I try to stay away from cliches like that. But the timing of this has been exceptional. You know, once the stuff with the bloodline happened and I kind of really stepped into my own. And main eventing WrestleMania, now, you know, it's within arm's reach. So for the last 3 years almost, it's this journey to do this one thing that I haven't done, which is win that WWE Championship. And then there's this other story, Drew McIntyre kind of being my white whale, kind of being my kryptonite, my Achilles heel, this one guy that I can't seem to solve. Just the circumstances are different. I never walked in to Saudi Arabia going one-on-one on Drew. I never walked in fresh off a win in Montreal. I've never walked in with this kind of momentum with Drew. So I do feel like this time.
Yo, what's up,
That's the part that I
Shyama
have to focus on, and I
2001?
kind of have to put the blinders
I'm just
on,
going by your tag.
not think
But what's up,
about
Shyama? What's up?
the other 11 times.
Well, if we're saying it feels real, let's imagine Sami Zayn gets over the line, becomes WWE
It's
champion
skills up
in
high.
Saudi Arabia. How would that compare to all of the other many championship wins you've had throughout your career?
Look, you know, I've been watching WWE since I was a kid. As a kid growing up, you don't feel all that different, but you're being told that you're different.
Yeah, yeah.
And now to be able to just be here and just be me, and to have that be good enough to perhaps to change.
Let's not bring any drama into the stream.
stereotypes, Change people's perceptions.
It's-
That was a dream.
I'm trying to have a chill day. Today is watch along.
You know, it was a dream of my mom's. And
Rumble.
I think that's big to be able to do something
Have fun
like that.
listening.
You know?
Thank you.
A chance to become the champion against this one guy that I've never been able to beat. Do the one thing I've never been able to do against the one guy I've never been able to beat, and it's the Royal Rumble, and it's Saudi Arabia. In some ways, it would be more significant than anything I've ever done before, anything I could ever do again. Again, I don't know if I sound crazy here, but this time just feels a little different. So I guess the pressure's on.
You can probably see it out of my eyes. If you want me to, I can wear my glasses and kind of reflect.
I'm
off
standing
of
by with the WWE Champion, Drew McIntyre. Drew, last night on SmackDown, Sami Zayn talked about the history between you both and the fact that in 11
Well, Skittles, I haven't gotten the
one-on-one
snow.
meetings,
I haven't
Sami
gone in the snow
has
yet
never
today.
defeated you. However,
I've been chilling all
at
day
the same
today.
time, Sami
Sorry, guys. Somebody called me. It's just a number from Arizona that keeps on calling me. Yeah, I haven't gone outside today at all.
No. But at the same time, like I said last night, he's not the same Sami Zayn. Not the same Sami I beat 11 times. He's a whole new Sami, and the most dangerous thing about him right now is his self-belief and his heart. Before I get into it any further, I just want to talk about that tattooed sociopath on the panel giving his stupid opinion all night long. I don't know who keeps giving him a live mic. But Punk, look at me now. I prayed for this, and it happened. Here's some advice. You talk about being a fighting champion on Raw. You're just disrespecting the title. I'm not a fighting champion. You have to earn the right to fight for the #1 title in all of wrestling. And Sami Zayn has earned the right to fight me. He won the 4-way. This is pretty simple. It could come down to one kick. And it sure as hell won't be his.
Verbal shots fired and the expectation of a Claymore kick from the WWE Champion
Nice verbal
to his
choices,
challenger,
Drew, bro.
Sami Zayn tonight.
Yeah, I go.
Jackie,
Well,
back to you guys on the panel.
The floor is yours, Punk.
There's really nothing I have to say. Like, unless he wants to put his money where his mouth is and we could do title for title, I will believe he can do that.
Hello.
Until then, he remains the Just for Men's champion to me. I'm a fighting champion because this is what I believe and this is what I do. I just did it.
24 minutes until Rumble starts, guys.
You did. I was there.
I was there every night. Drew wasn't. You know, like some people lead by example. Some people just talk. I don't have to.
All right, well, now that we've got that taken care of, we'll look at the match between Drew McIntyre and Sami Zayn. And, you know, we talk in sports a lot about home field, home ice advantage. Sami Zayn absolutely has it here. Punk, as WWE superstars, does it matter? Does it help?
I think you're talking to a guy who is damn near invincible when he wrestles in Chicago because it's the people and it's the atmosphere and it's your roots and it's where you're from. There's something to say about that. Sami being buoyed by these people, I think, is going to carry him a long way. But again, he's up against a tough challenge. As much as I don't want to give Drew McIntyre any credit whatsoever, he will chew his own hand off to ensure he wins.
And I think Drew just brings a very rare physicality to the match. And I think Sami is just going to have to endure. He's going to have to be the nail. And I think Drew is going to bring it time and time again. We're going to have to see a Sami Zayn that is the most resilient Sami Zayn we've ever seen. But if he can do it anywhere, I think he can do it here. That being said, I think Drew has the edge. I'm rooting for Sami. I would love to see him finally win that World Championship. And I love how much he's talked about, how much it's meant to
I'm gonna take these
over the last
off until
several
the Rumble
months, How much
starts.
it would mean to bring it home to his
And
son.
I'll take 'em off
It would
in the
mean
middle
a
of the
tremendous
stream, that's
amount.
all,
But
'cause I don't
Drew
wanna
is
get
on another
copyrighted.
level right now.
Let me ask you a question, Punk. You heard E just say, you know,
Probably get my
Sami's
stream
going to be the
taken
nail.
down.
That makes Drew the hammer. Can you be the nail in a match like that where essentially you're taking a beating and still find a way to get a win? You know what it's like. You had an incredible series of matches with Drew McIntyre.
Well, I survived Hell in a Cell against Drew McIntyre. Can you be both in the same moment? I think you can. I think when you're competing against Drew McIntyre, you have to go in realizing you are going to leave pieces of yourself in that ring, and you have to make that sacrifice.
And you said earlier, you know, Drew would be willing to chew his own hand off to hang on to that championship. And he said last night on SmackDown, I'm willing to do anything to keep this. Is Sami willing to do anything to take it away from me? Do we need to see a Sami we've never seen before in order for him to raise a championship tonight?
Yeah, definitely. I think.
And is he capable of that?
I don't know. I mean, this is a Drew.
All right,
If it's not going his way, don't look past him.
I do wanna
Just,
test out something,
kick
guys.
the referee. Don't look past
I
him
have
to
created
grab
a
his title
scene
and walk up that ramp and just get out of here.
while I was
He will
doing
look
absolutely
for
nothing.
an out if he needs.
But you remember back in the day when we were kids, everyone loved Hulk Hogan, and then in a match he would just like randomly,
I don't know where you grew up.
a lot of people did. And all of a sudden he'd rake someone's back or do. Sami Zayn, he's not I don't think he has that speed where he's going to do things that are underhanded. I don't know that he has that in him morally. He has to just find a way to beat Drew McIntyre, and that's just a tough ask.
It is, especially when you consider Drew McIntyre's path to this point as well. He's not letting this thing go lightly. There's a reason as well. He's got an 11-0 record against Sami Zayn. But what a moment if Sami Zayn is able to finally win the one championship that has always eluded him right here in his second home, Saudi Arabia. But the Royal Rumble has a long-standing history, and at the heart of it is one Stone Cold Steve Austin, who has won it not once, not twice, but 3 times, the only superstar to ever do it. And I can't believe it's been 25 years since he won that 3rd Royal Rumble. Take a look.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the Royal Rumble.
What began as a gimmick became an institution.
Drew McIntyre's not a WrestleMania.
Win it once, you're a star.
It's flowing from behind. I don't believe it. They did it.
Win it twice, you're wrestling royalty.
All bow down.
But win it 3 times.
Alright guys, that is my
One man's ever done
that is my stream cover, meaning I am away from the screen. And right now I'm about to go away from the screen, so
Quarter century has now passed since Steve Austin won his last Royal Rumble.
Kane, one of the biggest, strongest, most impressive WWE superstars in history.
Kane is cleaning house, King.
He's going to throw Steve Austin out like a piece of trash.
Austin got the stunner. Austin got the thing. Kane is out. Stone Cold is going to WrestleMania.
Hey, good day at the office.
If that capped an epic night, it also capped a comeback. Austin's full return from spinal fusion surgery just the year before. What's more, it crystallized in age. But for all the attitude, the persona itself, that stone cold rattlesnake, worked because it was real.
Ain't nobody stop me.
He'd been by turns a linebacker out of Edna, Texas, a forklift operator. There was Steve Williams, Stunning Steve, and the Ringmaster.
The ringmaster has all the tools to go right to the top.
Not exactly overnight success, but it all went into the making of Stone Cold. Races to the bruises, beer to those battered vertebrae, it was real. And still is.
And that's the bottom line, cause Stone Cold said so.
Legendary stuff from Stone Cold Steve Austin. Here's a look at his Royal Rumble accolades. He, of course, is a 3-time winner, as we've mentioned a couple of times. He is a 3-time Royal Rumble Iron Man, and he has 36 career eliminations, which ties him for 4th on the all-time list. Yeah, he's a big deal, in case you haven't heard. All right, here's a look at the most Royal Rumble wins. Of course, we've talked about Stone Cold. Randy Orton has 2, Cody Rhodes has 2, Shawn Michaels has 2 as well. So a couple of competitors on this graphic competing tonight in Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes has talked a lot about how he's going to win this thing again. He is going to become the 2nd ever 3-time winner.
Yeah.
Do you think anyone will be able to do it tonight? By the way, this segment is presented by Cricket.
Cricket. Do I think anybody will be able to win another Rumble if they've already previously won one?
Twice.
I think Randy has a good shot. You can't count Cody out. I would like to see Cody win, personally, you know, and I think...
Is that because you want to face him?
Well, it'd be really interesting, wouldn't it?
I think so.
Well, I think when you look at the matchups that are out there, that is a very appealing matchup.
So, what would Cody do? What path would Cody take? You know, because you know he wants revenge on Drew McIntyre.
That's a good point.
But I've spoken to Cody and I've explained to him, like, going after Drew, you know, you got to dig 2 graves. I did. You got to be prepared to go to a place where, you know, you're not going to like. I was living in a hotel when I was battling Drew McIntyre. I figured it was easier to put holes in the wall with my fists in a hotel than it was at home. You know.
Smart man.
So if Cody does that, it'll be interesting to see what he does. Is he going to pick his friend or is he going to pick revenge?
So you're saying Cody Rhodes kind of has a little bit of that Marty McFly, don't call me chicken, I'm going back. The guy who showed him up, who beat him, he can't resist it to some degree.
Well, you always want to get that win back. Yeah, 100%.
I think Cody's at a bit of a crossroads right now. Since he's returned to WWE, that was not intentional. That was my bad. That was, you're right. Anyways, but he's been someone who's been in the world title picture, or has been chasing a world title. It seems like for 2 to 3 years consistently. If he doesn't win here tonight, where does that leave him? So I think there is a lot of pressure on Cody to thrice win the Royal Rumble.
What about someone like Brock Lesnar? I mean, he is an absolute beast. He's got the most career eliminations, I think, in a row at 13 or something crazy like that. Who's going to throw him over a top rope?
Listen, on the men's and the women's side, I think when you are that immovable object, you're that irresistible force, like a Nia Jax or a Brock Lesnar, I think, that lends to you are being a favorite, but I also think it puts a huge target on your
I'm back, guys. What's up?
So if that Rumble starts to fill up and there's a bigger guy in there, like a Randy or
That's what it's going to look like if I go away.
Sometimes, hey, me and you, we're not getting along right now, but we're both done for if we don't take care of this.
Somehow Skittles is a mod.
And
I don't know how that happened.
Put a
But
target on somebody's back like a Brock Lesnar.
The only reason I push back on Brock is because you are absolutely right.
Somebody's saying,
We've seen that always with the big
for
guy,
you
right? Everyone
to win the Royal Rumble?
like,
I don't
whether
think so.
it's Mark Henry or Big Show,
You know
whoever
who I
it is,
think's going to win?
we're gonna get him out.
AJ Lee.
Brock is like a different kind of
Who's going to win the
guy.
men's?
You know, the level of athleticism and sort of fierceness that he brings.
Roman
I would
Reigns.
say he's not the favorite tonight, guys. If he's still in it and active, we saw what he did to John Cena a few months back.
I mean, because the field is stacked.
Yeah.
There's so many incredible superstars competing in the men's Royal Rumble.
People are going to get sick of me talking about him, but what I need Brock Lesnar and Obafemi. I need that face off. I need to see the drama, the anticipation build.
Because what would that be? Too big?
Oh, yep. Do it.
What?
What is
It'd
it?
be too big, meaty man slapping meat, all right? All right.
Woo! And on that note, on that note right there, we are going to take a quick break here on the Countdown to Royal Rumble. We are just over 15 minutes away from going live here in Saudi Arabia with the 2026 Royal Rumble. We'll be right back.
Guys, if my stream shuts off, I'm going to go to my AFK screen and I'm going to go check Discord.
When you have the smartest Wi-Fi from Xfinity, your home is the main event.
WWE.
A network so smart.
You know there's no value.
Alright, guys, what's up? I'm back.
Who's getting the car?
Thanks for the patience.
Taco Bell's new Let's Value.
I try not to spend that much time on Discord. I just needed to check if somebody was texting.
Hey, last one down buys the Ultras. Come on.
My tab.
In Nate Bargatze's new game show, Average Wins.
We asked 100
I'm gonna go grab my
which of
tablet
these would be the worst to have
so I can
as
check
a
things
symbol
I
of
want to.
Werewolf. Cause you look like a werewolf.
The Greatest Average American premieres February 25th on ABC. Hey kid, give us a beat.
Make it nasty.
The NHL is on a course set for winter treasure in a most unexpected place. A hockey takeover of Raymond James Stadium. Where original six prestige collides with a Sunshine State powerhouse. Two teams take their shot at a one-of-a-kind game. The NHL Stadium Series. Bruins, Lightning, Sunday, February 1st on ESPN and the ESPN app. May I have your attention, please? The league's biggest stars shine on a brand new stage, celebrating the season with an AFC-NFC showdown, flag football style. One game, all the Sellies. Tuesday, February 3rd at 8 on ESPN.
The Australian Open continues on ESPN and the ESPN app.
Inside the NBA has it all. The hustle, the swag, and whatever's going on here. I don't know that, man. Home of Inside the NBA. All season, playoffs, and finals long. The ESPN app. Your home for the most live sports and best championship moments. Level up for more on the ESPN app or at stream.espn.com.
Being a part of a Royal Rumble is part of history, right? To win the Royal Rumble guarantees you to go to WrestleMania main event and have an opportunity to compete for a WWE Championship.
Use that as a motive to push yourself. You fuel yourself.
Being a winner of the Royal Rumble, it means you have your name etched in history.
I don't know why they haven't added Bray Wyatt to the freaking Hall of Fame. I know he's
The
dead.
countdown to Royal Rumble continues. We are 11 minutes
I had to let my
away
mind off.
from officially kicking off the road to WrestleMania 42 in Las Vegas. As is tradition, it always starts with the Royal Rumble. We are live in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. This is the Riyadh Season Stadium at CAF, and it took 20 days to build. I still can't believe they did that in 20 days. It's ridiculous, but very impressive. Here is Byron Saxton. Oh, Byron is no longer with us. I'm being told.
Byron.
We can just,
God, all right.
he's with us. He's not.
Don't scare me like that.
He's no longer coming on live at the moment. However, listen, you know what got a lot of hype last night on SmackDown was the stage. What a beautiful stage they built here. And they did it very quickly.
And it's important for some people. The stage, you know, like
Aesthetics are important.
Not for you, though.
For me?
Yeah.
No, it's all about the ring. It's all about the business.
I'm trying to bet.
All right.
How many Americans do y'all think is there in Saudi Arabia right
The stage
now?
is fine, but it's not about that. Doesn't care about aesthetics.
Drew McIntyre.
Look at there. It's about aesthetics. He cares. All right. Here's what's on tap.
If you want to do some predictions, I'll tell you the matches, and you tell me who you think is going to win.
Defending against Sami Zayn, looking to beat Drew for the first time in his career.
Absolutely, Jackie. We have two incredible singles matches in addition to those Rumble matches, including this, the future Hall of
I'm going to call my friend
Famer,
Blaze, actually. I'll see y'all later.
all on the